Welcome back to St Denis. Now, we don't have to take our shoes off to go into church, although unlike a lot of churches, this one has a nice soft carpet. So let's step inside and have a look at what we can see. What do you notice? What would you like to look at more closely? Maybe you spotted the flags. There are lots of flags in the church representing different community groups, as well as these American flags which were given to St Denis Church by the US 82nd Airborne 504 Parachute Infantry Regiment in recognition of the support and friendship given to them by the Evington community in 1944 when they were based down the road in a camp on Shady Lane. Maybe you noticed all the wooden furniture. These special benches are called pews. You can also see an altar or communion table, a pulpit, a lectern, and a stone font. We'll take a closer look at some of those things in later episodes. At the back, there are wooden cupboards and an area for children to play, with toys, games, and books. Maybe you spotted some of the carvings on the walls and on the roof. There are memorial stones remembering families who were members of the church many years ago. This one is in Latin and remembers Dr. James Sherrard, a local landowner who lived in Evington Park. But I think what catches my eye most when I walk into St Denis is the windows. There are a number of windows with beautiful coloured glass, what we call stained glass. They are full of pictures and bright colours and symbols taken from the Bible and the Christian story. Some are very old. This glass in the north aisle goes back to the 14th century, but it was broken during the Reformation and only pieces remain. You can imagine how hard it must have been to try to fit it back together, like a jigsaw but with lots of pieces missing and with no finished picture to work from. You can see parts of heraldic crests from important families, and there are birds and angels and even a rather unusual bagpiping centaur. Other windows are more recent, including this window installed after the First World War to commemorate Archie Bole, who died in the Battle of the Somme in 1916. Here you can see St George, St Michael the Archangel, and St Denis, again with his pointy bishop hat and shepherd's crook. This window is my favourite. It was installed in the 19th century, and we often call it the Jesus window when we're showing school groups around. Can you see why? On the left, you can see a stable and the 3 wise men or kings with their crowns. These are the pictures of the Christmas story that tells of Jesus being born. On the right-hand side, there are pictures from Jesus' childhood. And then down the middle are pictures that tell the story of Jesus' death on a cross and his resurrection. In the days when lots of people couldn't read, this window would have been a wonderful way for people to learn the story of Jesus by seeing it in pictures. I wonder which of our windows you like best and what you would like to see more of at St Denis Church. In 2019, to celebrate the church's 800th birthday, we worked with Historic England and local stained glass artist Claire Williamson to create a new work for the parish centre. Children from 5 of our local schools, as well as scouts and cadets, drew designs to be included, and many other community and church groups are represented here too. I wonder what pictures you can see.